All right, Amazonians. Today I've got a review for you of some earphones. These are called Zodic, are made by Zodic, Zodic, Zodic Audio. The model is ET, like extraterrestrial, 2201. And I like to put a piece of paper on there in case you have trouble understanding me. Have a kind of a cold. But anyway, these are available from Yinyu, Yinyoo, Yinyu Audio on Amazon. These things are the most brilliant design I have seen yet in earphones. I'm hoping I can get a good focus on this so you can see what I'm talking about. These are half or semi-open back on these earphones. Can you see that? Anyway, the pictures on the web page probably are better than what I'm able to put on my little camera here. The reason these are so brilliant design is when you're listening to music, like if like a concert, if you have a recording or a download of a live concert somewhere, put these things on, and it's hard to explain the difference in terms of words, but with these on, it's almost like a 360 sound. You feel like you're actually there during the performance. Things are coming from all directions. Applause, people cheering are almost behind you. It's the sensation of actually being there in person. And when you talk about soundstage or that other, type of language, this is what these are. You hear the whole thing, and it doesn't feel like it's coming, no matter how good the sound, from one little place. I've got some old wooden headphones that I've had for years that I actually just love the sound of. Same deal. They have a semi-open circle in the back. And it does allow some of the exterior noise to come through. If you're in a real loud environment, you'll have to crank these up to overcome the noise around you. But if you're in a place where you can actually listen to music and not worry about drill bits going off or an industrial strength noise, you'll love these things. Like I said, the headphones, I've many pair actually, of headphones and earbuds or earphones, and these blow everything I've had away. The frequency response is 10 to 40,000. And you'll hear and you'll read some reviews, people going, oh, there's too much sibilance. Well, what that is the noise that people make when they're singing, particularly singers like, Diana Krall, for instance. People who sing with a soft voice and they'll get real close to the mic. And if you hear sounds, little hiss sounds, it's because the sound man has turned the mic up because they're singing or speaking so softly. Michael Frank, same thing. Some of his songs are recorded that way. So sibilance is the sound that the actual singers, vocalists make. And it's usually because they're swallowing the mic. They're right up against it. Now, these things have such great high frequency response that you will hear some of that on occasion. And it's not their fault. It's not the earphone's fault. They are capable of reproducing such high frequencies. Any mistakes or bad noise or bad engineering that's on the album or record or video, whatever you're listening to, this is going to pick it up. It's unforgiving. If it's there, you'll hear it with these. And you'll hear things, probably things you've never heard before on the music you're listening to. You can hear, like in a combo, you can hear the brushes the drummer is using on his cymbals, real subtle sounds that most earphones can't pick that up. These things are just absolutely brilliant. Without qualification, I can honestly say that I think these are the best at any price. And I've got quite a collection, but these are my favorite I say they're unforgiving. If you've got some bad music, it's going to come out that way. Can't change that. But back to the basics on these, there are 8 drivers. There's 4 drivers in each phone, each earphone. 2 dynamic drivers for bass. Again, bass frequency down to 10. So it's got 2 dynamic drivers for the bass frequency and bottom of the mid-range vocals. And then 2 balanced armature drivers, which are spaced for the upper register, including the one that gets that 40,000 hertz sound out of it. But it comes with 2 cables. And one of them is really with the phone button. And these are MMCX connections. And like the double pin connections, these are removable. So you can exchange wires on these. You can spend a ton of money on wires, getting more and more silver. But these wires that come with it are great. These are oxygen-free copper all the way through with the covering on them. And so are these others that came with them that are silver connected over the copper. These have the best sound. When you get these in box, they'll come with these black ones because a lot of people want to hear their phone ring. Well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But if you want to hear the best sound, I immediately took those off, put these on. They come with an assortment of silicone earbuds and a couple little one-size memory foam. But I like the memory foam I use on most other earphones, so I had some extras laying around. So I put those on. So put on the silver cables, some very good, well-fitting memory foam earphones, and just turn on some soft music, let it play for, half hour or so. Just hook them up to your cell phone, whatever. Turn them on, set them on the sofa. Just let them go for a while. And you will be amazed at what you hear when you do that, to let these warm up a little bit. And these things are super comfortable. They're a zinc alloy metal, and they're smooth. There's no sharp edges on them. They fit over your ear. There's no memory wire, but they're sticky enough. They'll stay over your ear. Go over your ear, and then with the memory foam, and see, these are MMCX cables, so the phones themselves will rotate on the cable. So there's no problem getting them to fit properly because these will fit and allow the cable to adjust to where you put the phone. Good idea. I use the red and black just because I'm getting old and I like to know which is the right and which is the left. So that's why the different colors. But no sharp edges. You can wear these all day. It wouldn't bother you at all. And what's nice about this, with this open design, is you don't have that feeling that you've got your finger stuck in your ear. With these memory earphones, you can really seat them properly where you get tons of bass. All the sounds are there, the bass, the upper register. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful sound. And they don't hurt your ears. And with your tugged on, the earphones don't move that much because they rotate on the cable. So they're going to stay put pretty well where you want them. Now, they're not plastic. These are zinc alloy metal, but they're not that heavy. You won't even notice the weight. What else can I tell you? A lot of information is on the web page, and I'm repeating some of that. 12-month warranty, 32 ohms, so you may need a little more power to run these at a volume if you like high volume. If you're using your cell phone, you may need a little amp. If you've got an old shuffle or something like that it's got quite a bit of volume, these are fine. But there's all kinds of little devices you can use that have plenty of volume to push these. The little SanDisk players work great. But the remarkable thing about these, the price, well, one of the most remarkable, $59, $60. And they'll rival or beat anything, unless you're quote-unquote audiophile that spent $1,500 on a set of phones. Arguably, maybe they would sound better. I don't know. I don't have a $1,500 set of headphones or earphones. But you'll love these, a 12-month warranty, Yenu Audio. I'll do a written review, which will put a link to this video on YouTube. It'll be a lot clearer than this will be because Amazon bless their heart, does compress things quite a bit, and it'll be fuzzy. But both of these cables that come with this are oxygen-free copper. They're both around 4 feet long, plenty long enough. The silver-plated one has an L plug on it, 3.5 millimeter. The black cable that comes hooked up has a straight-in plug, also, of course, 3.5, gold-plated. Comes a little carrying bag, an assortment of ear tips, a few little instructions, but they're in like 8 languages. So even though they look thick, they're not really. It's a couple pages. And basically, all it does is tell you how to connect and disconnect the different wires. But honest, I'm a retired musician, and I'm not making this up. These are the best sounding. For $60 or at any price that you're going to find. Very comfortable, very smooth, fit perfectly in your ears. Get some good memory foam earbuds and find a size that fit you. Put on the silver wire, and you'll be blown away by the sound for $60. I mean, come on. But they're Zodic, like Zodiac without the A, Zodic, Z-O-D-I-C, letters E-T, number 2201. Yenu Audio, $60. Can't beat it. They're on Amazon, so check them out. Thanks for watching.